There are two ways to bill your customers in RadioWorks, and one is called billing by contract, which is a different lesson. This lesson is going to be billing by cert. So let's go to a contract and take a look at it, even though we do not do the setting up of those invoices in the contract area. Here you'll see an example of billing by contract, and in this case all of the invoices are the same. It took the total amount for the contract and divided it up into, I believe that's 7 different segments. Each one is representing an invoice that will be billed, and these amounts are level, except you'll notice there is, because of rounding, we had to make one invoice 3 cents less than the others, and the client's fine with that. Now let's go find one that's billing by cert, and what I'm looking for is this line right here where it says billing by contract or billing by cert M or cert S. Alright, click here, and that's billing by contract, and here we are. This one is billing by cert. Now the M means that is your regular month, like anybody's calendar. If you have some clients that want to be billed specially using the standard broadcast calendar, that's where the month ends on the last Sunday and a new month begins on the Monday following that Sunday. So every week begins on a Monday and ends on Sunday, and you can get those calendars from various sources. RAB puts out them, and so whenever you get those, you can just put in your own date. Now then, we're going to show an example of billing by cert on a monthly basis. If we go back here a ways, we will see some that have already been set up, all right, here's an example. In this case, it's billing by cert, and we've generated one invoice for billing the 1st of September, and it has all of the spots that aired during the previous month, the month of August. Now, billing by cert means that in order to get the total amount of the invoice, in this case, the net amount of $805, after all the logs were reconciled for the month of August, the generator went through and counted up how many spots ran for this client during the month of August, multiplied that times the rate that it found on the spot screen, and that is what it came up with, the net amount of 805. You'll see this area up here on each contract. If you wanted to show a gross amount, which usually is the amount an ad agency would like to have, which includes their commission, then you would put a percentage here, such as 15.000 as their commission. If a portion of the contract or all of it is trade, then you would put that portion for the trade percent before you ran any of the billing segments. So that's the difference. The billing by contract, which we've seen a number of examples of, simply means you determine how it's going to be billed, and it can be the level amount every month the same. It does not take a look at how many spots ran, and that's what the billing by cert does. So if you are billing somebody on a per unit basis per each spot that ran, then you want to use the billing by cert. If you're not, then you can use the billing by contract. Now, to generate those, let's go here to close this screen, and we'll go to the main menu. And and here at the main menu, go all the way down to Generate Cert Invoices. All right, it just so happens that we are ready to generate invoices for the month of September. So I'm going to put in the end of September as the ending date for the billing period. And now I'm going to click Continue. If there were any unreconciled logs in the month of September, I would get a message immediately telling me what logs needed to be reconciled. So that's a safety mechanism so that you don't accidentally miscount on any of those spots. All right, let's go back to that contract, and it's contract 543. So instead of using the previous button, which I could by clicking on it several times, I'll click Find, and it selected the contract column, contract number column, so I'll put 543 in, and it takes us right there. And you'll notice that we looked at it a moment ago. It had one billing segment of 805, and now it's got a second billing segment of 1150. And the difference is simply that the schedule began sometime in August and didn't have a full month. And if we were to go through and look at a number of other months that have the same kind of billing by cert, there is another one that was created, and we can keep going back and seeing there's two of them there, and some of these are been around a while, so now we have three in that case. So that is how you set up the billing by cert. If I had some that were going to be using the standard broadcast calendar, then those contracts would be marked Cert S for standard, and then when I went to generate them, instead of choosing a monthly, I'd choose the standard and run that generator again.